Hey girls, how you doing? I am getting ready to go run some errands, and so I thought I would jump on and do my makeup for the day, and you guys can see kind of how I typically do my makeup. I was just setting up here so I could be ready for the live. When you jump on, say hey. If you are watching the replay, awesome, let me know. And I may have to take care of the baby in the middle of this video. We'll see. So because we're just running errands today, I thought I would do like an easy look. I don't plan on doing full glam. This might be much more makeup than you typically might do, but this is kind of my quick, easy, you know, I'm in a hurry type makeup. So I think I have everything ready to go. So I am just going to get started then. Sorry, you are on the rocking footstool and the cat just moved it. Sorry about that. So we are going to start with Silk. Oh man. It's backwards. Okay, so anyways, this is the Silk. It is a pore and wrinkle minimizer. It's also a great primer. So you take the cap off, and it is an airless pump, so you get all of the makeup inside. As you can see, I use it often. So I just do a pump like that. Rub it in and go downwards on my face to really help put it inside of my pores. I focus mostly on my problem area, which is my nose and my cheeks. I have large pores. It's quite annoying, to be honest, but you deal with what you got. So obviously the best way to start your makeup is with a clean face, but I did not wash my face this morning. That's shame on me. So next we are going to do the color correcting tinted moisturizer instead of foundation, because this is a quick look, and also my skin hasn't been that bad minus this friend here. That's been there for a while. And we're also going to do the pearlizer, which is going to give it that dewy look. Hi Savannah. So what I like to do is I like to take the cap of the color correcting tinted moisturizer, and I put a pump of that on there. Okay, there's a hair. And the pearlizer, just do a little bit of that because I don't want to get too crazy. So this is what that looks like. And then I take my kabuki brush, my flat top kabuki brush, and I take the end of it and I mix it together. Oh, and this is the light tinted moisturizer. So then I just kind of don't want to waste that, so we add that there. So my mirror is like right over here, so if it looks funny, that's why. And then you just buff it in. Though I should probably move this stuff so I can actually see in my mirror. Okay. Then you just pick up more of the product with the brush and apply it. Yeah? Not sure if you can hear the baby, but she's being good in her swing. Yeah. She recently enjoys talking, so you will hear that. Unfortunately, with a live video, you can't speed up the process of applying foundation or blending things out, so you get to sit here and wait with me. So you want to make sure too that you blend it down your neck, especially if you're using a color that's too dark for you, which I'm not, but you don't want any harsh lines around your jawline, because then they can tend to look funny. So I think that is all, and I barely have anything left, and typically I just wipe it off. So now that we have our tinted moisturizer on, we are going to move on to concealer. One great thing I love about these products is it has the Senegence complex in it, which helps renew collagen, so that you can have healthier looking skin sooner, because we have new skin every 21 days, and this helps produce more collagen to help us have our best skin sooner than that. So we're going to put concealer on. I just do it underneath my eyes just a little bit, if I can get it to come out. Okay, well, we're not going to waste that. So, and I like to use a sponge to blend out my concealer. Typically I do a prettier pattern here, but that didn't work. So I use my beauty sponge. Yes, it's disgusting. I know, I need to clean my stuff. So, and then I just pat that into the skin. Patting it as opposed to rubbing it will make sure that you don't have any streaks. And when you're pressing it into the skin, you're pressing it into your pores and fine lines so that it doesn't crease, which nobody likes that either. I also do it on my eyelids just to kind of prime them. You don't have to. It's just a personal preference. Then I bring it down to the sides of my nose. Make sure that's all blended. By the way, I was using the light concealer, which is actually really close to my skin color. And if you want more of like a highlighted effect, there is the white concealer, which helps brighten that up a little bit. Alrighty, so now that we have that done, I'm going to move on to contour, which is totally not necessary, but I personally like it. I'm going to be using our Shadow Sense in Mocha Java. It is a brown color, a light brown, that it has a little bit of a bronze look to it, but it also works with contouring and highlighting, not highlighting, but bringing out the shadows in your face. So I like to do it here. And the nice thing about the Shadow Senses is you have about 3 minutes to kind of play with it and blend it out. So, and I just wipe it off so there isn't as much product, because a little bit goes a long ways with it. So I'm just doing it in the hollows of my cheeks to help accentuate those. And I just blend it out with a sponge, which I have found works the best for me. You can also use a brush. This is a contouring brush that I got from the grocery store. It's an e.l.f. brush. So you would just do it like so. Sorry, the lighting is terrible. I can't really see on this side. You can see this side. You can blend that out that way. I'll blend my forehead out that way, just so you can kind of see how that works. So, and I like to kind of bring it up around the curve of my face, just because I don't know why. So I wipe that off, and then to kind of even everything out, I put some on my forehead as well, because you want to have a balance of your contour and bronzing and highlighting all together, so that it looks more natural. So as you can see, you can blend that out with a brush, and I like to drag it into my hairline a little bit, so that, because my scalp is white, that way it kind of helps with that. Sorry, I prefer a sponge, but now you know you can do it without a sponge, or without a sponge, yeah. I should put this up here so I can actually see what I'm doing. There. Now you can see what I'm doing. So, what does everybody have planned for today? I know I need to go to the grocery store and return some bottles. But I also have to stop at the bank before I go, because it's payday. Not for me, but for my husband. Alright, so next we are going to do blush. I do have blushes, but I'm going to show you another cool feature of Senegence products here. That they are all very versatile. Where in the world is it? So these are our blushes. These are the two that I have. This is Cherry and this is Toasted Rose. Another great thing about blushes that we have is you can use them as eyeshadows. I've seen a lot with Cherry. So pretty. But we aren't going to get that crazy today. Maybe another video. So we are actually going to use the Mulberry Shadow Sense, which is like a light pink. It works great as a blush. So I also like to mix it with our pearlizer, just to do a highlight and blush in one, just to save a little bit of time, not much. So I take the pearlizer, put a teeny tiny dot on there like that, and I take the Mulberry Shadow Sense and I wipe it on the top. I like to use these as kind of like a mixing, whatever you want to call it. So then you can either use a sponge for this or a brush. This is my blush brush. It's a Morphe E4 brush, in case you're wondering. So then you just kind of mix the pearlizer in with the Shadow Sense, and don't want to waste the product. So then you just blend it out. Oh, it's fuzzy. And then, as you can see, it is nice and highlighted as well on the high points of your cheeks. So with contour, in case you don't know, contouring you want to put in where the shadows hit on your face. And for highlighting, you want to put it on the high points of your face, so that where the night reflects on your face, where light naturally reflects on your face, that's where you want to put highlight. Some other places that you can put it is on the bridge of your nose, on your cupid's bow, your chin, your forehead, but those are all optional. So next, because we finished contouring, blush, and highlight, we can move on to the eyes. I'm going to do a fairly simple look using Mulberry and our Shell Glitter, which is a limited edition right now, and the Coastal Collection, which I believe it is still available, but I could be wrong. I have not checked this morning. So we are going to start with Mulberry, and I'm going to use this brush here. I can't really read where it's from because it's an old brush and I use it all the time, but it's just a fluffy brush with synthetic bristles. So what I like to do, so I don't get too much product, is I like to take it off the wand to start, just picking up that product, and then go all over the lid. Because this is my base color, I'm going to just do a little bit to start. And I have hooded eyes a little bit, which is kind of annoying, but that just means that I have to bring it up a little bit higher on my crease, because my crease is hidden. And then just blend that out. And that looks good on that one. Because we're just doing a simple look, we're not going to go too crazy. I like to take the base color that I do up a little bit higher than the crease. So next we're going to do a transition. You could easily do either of these, but we have Garnet, which is like a dark brown, and Mocha Java, which I'm going to do Mocha Java just to do a little bit more definition in my crease. So again, we're just going to take some of that product and put it in the crease in the outer corner. So as you can see, it's a little bit more defined now. Although when I look in on the screen, it looks very unblended. But you want to make sure, just like with our jawline, that we also make sure we don't have any harsh lines on our eyeshadow. What's going on, baby girl? So now that we have that, I'm going to take this flat brush, as you can see. It's a good packing brush. How would I not put lip gloss on my eyelid? What? You're alright. So we're going to take the shell glitter and apply to the lids. It is very glittery, which is okay. So I like to put that in the center because that's where we mostly want to concentrate it, and just pat it in so that the glitter doesn't fall out. So you could have easily just left it at Mulberry or left it at Mulberry and Mocha Java, and you would have been good to go. But we're just doing a little extra pizzazz today for my easy makeup look. So I like to do that and then take that brush that we were using before and blend it out so there's no harsh lines. And there's that. Next I'm going to do my eyeliner. Make sure I have my brush. Yes, I do. So this is the brush that I like to use. It is a angled brush. I am terrible at winged eyeliner, unless it is a felt tip type thing. But I'm just going to do my lower lash line today. So this is Onyx, our Shadow Sense in black. It works awesome as a waterline eyeliner because it is waterproof, so it doesn't come off as easily. So I just put a little bit on my brush and then I put it in my waterline. I need more product than that. As you can see. And we'll do the other one. Oops. Well, that looks funny. Can't really tell, but I went underneath my lash line, so we are going to blend it out. So what I like to do also is to match the top, I like to do one of the colors that I did on top on the lower lash line as well, and we're going to fix that problem with Mocha Java with a smudger brush. This is also an e.l.f. brush. So just take that off of the wand and smudge it underneath the lower lash line. There we go. Fix that. Okay, we're going to do the same over here. This is also a great way to blend out your eyeliner if you want a more smoky effect. What did I do with that color? I think it's in here. Okay, well I guess we're just going to skip that step because I don't have time to look for it. Aha, here it is. So Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, long name, is a great one for the inner corner highlight. Definitely not necessary, but an option I like to use. So we're going to use this brush here to get right in the corner to highlight the inner corner. What? Just a little bit of an inner corner highlight, just to open up the eyes a little bit, especially because I close them off with my dark eyeliner all the time. So let's see, what are we missing? Mascara. So I'm gonna curl our lashes here. So this is our Lash Sense with Undersense. Undersense is an eyelash primer. because I have dark eyelashes, it can be kind of annoying because it makes them gray, as you can see. And I'm not skilled with mascara as I'd like to be. And when you put it on, you have to get the tops and the bottoms of your lashes. And not the top lashes and the bottom lashes, like the top of the top lashes and the bottom of the top lashes. And that's annoying. So I skipped that step. But it definitely helps. Prime your lashes to help keep them dark all day and all evening. But I also have dark lashes, so it's not an issue for me. But you can buy the lash scents just by itself and just the under scents by itself. But I figured I might as well try the double-ended one. See how it works. And it may work better for other people, but it just doesn't work for me. So what is great about our products is they are all smudge proof. Wow, I need to go back to bed. Smudge proof, waterproof, budge proof, lots of proofs. So I can wear this all day and it's still going to be here. I'll actually take a picture so that you can see later on. So last we have our lip scents. So I'm going to do more of a neutral look. I like to start with our Oops Remover just because I did put a bunch of makeup on my face and I know sometimes I am careless around my mouth. So you take the Oops Remover and put it on. Rub my lips together. And you can take like a cotton pad. I also have our Foops wipes. The Foops is our face Oops Remover wipes. It takes off any color and makeup that you have just because this is more of a waterproof type makeup. You need something a little bit stronger than your average like baby wipe because those are mostly just water. Actually, I don't really care for those cotton pads, so I'm a freak about cotton. Like, ugh, I don't know, I'm just a freak about it. So we're going to use these. I need to exfoliate my lips. That's another tip for lip scents, is to make sure your lips are exfoliated. That way it can adhere to new skin rather than dead skin, because dead skin comes off. Okay. So we let those dry. One easy way, if you're not somebody who really wears lipstick, but you would like to still have a little bit of color and a little bit of something on there, especially for like a quick errand day, there are glosses that we carry that are different colors. They're mostly pink, but right now they do have a blue orchid gloss, I believe that's what it's called, but you can get crazy with it. This one is the Pink Sand, which is actually sold out. It's in the limited collection, but it is the only one that I have that is colored right now. So I'll show you what that looks like. Nice and moisturizing. So it gives you just a little bit of color and a little bit of shine. So if you just want to throw some gloss on, some eyeshadow maybe, and mascara, you can just run out the house and you're good to go. But I'm going to show you how to apply lip scents, so we're going to take that off. Why did I just rub my lips together? Alright, we're almost done, I promise. It's alright, baby girl. Mama's almost done. So, let's see, what color do we want to do today? Oops, sorry, moving you guys around. So, let's do any requests. Alright, I'll do one of my favorite nude-ish. I'll say neutral rather than nude. So this is Aussie Rose. This is the color. May not look very nude, but it is on me. So if you wanted to make it more of a nude color, you could use First Love, which is actually a nude color. The nice thing about this is you do layer them. This is First Love compared to Aussie Rose. So that you can change the color a little bit if you don't like it. So you want to shake it up. This is a pigment. So you want to distribute the color evenly. So we'll start here. You want to wipe off the excess because you want to do thin layers. And you're going to go from one end to the other in one swipe. With the top it's a little bit different. Sorry, just had a phone call. Alright, here we go. And you don't want to roll your lips together because it's sticky. So at the top, you can go like this and this for your one swipe. So you let that dry. And then I like to shake it in between layers. Keep the color even. So again, we're going to wipe that off. That's layer 2, and we do 3 layers. And you want to make sure that each layer is dry so that you don't take any off when you do the next layer. Alright, and then we are going to try a new gloss. Well, new to me, is Pearl Gloss. I'm gonna break the seal on it. And because this is a tester, I don't want to use the wand because then I can't use it on somebody else. So we're going to open this, hopefully. There we go. These are our gloss testers. You just get some of the gloss on there. There's a lot. I'm actually going to wipe some of this off so that I can get more if I need it. Okay, so, ooh, pretty. I like it. It's alright, baby girl. I know, I know. So, because we have a fussy baby, we're going to hurry up and finish this. So once you have the gloss on, it helps lock in the color, keeps your lips moisturized. It actually goes through the color so that your lips stay moisturized. When you feel like your lips are getting kind of dry throughout the day after eating lunch and dinner or whatever, because it's not going to come off, you're going to want to reapply gloss just to keep that moisture. This is the final look. I'm ready. Some people can do their brows. I don't need to do my brows. I've got pretty thick brows. If I'm going out, I will fill them in a little bit just to make sure that there's no uneven patchiness, which my eyebrows do have. Yeah. As I will show you how awesome our lipstick is if you don't already know. Nothing there. I mean, a little bit of gloss, but the color doesn't move, which is awesome. So yeah, I am ready to go for the day now, and I'm gonna grab my baby and we're gonna head out. So have a great day, everyone. Bye. Maybe.